Yes, guys, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above me's John, and we've got the review for the Fulham game, our second win back-to-back in the Premier League. Now, things are looking good. We're going to go through the talking points in this game. Before we do, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on for daily Manchester City videos. This week's going to be huge with the Manchester derby coming up at the weekend. We've got lots of content coming for you there, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of that. And also, now we're starting the journey, the long journey, but we hope it's not going to be long, to 20,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? You know, journey. You guys got us to 15k. We was asking for it, and you got us there, and now we're starting that journey to 20. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. Smash a like on the video if you do enjoy the video. Go for 500 likes. Helps other City fans find the channel and tells us that you enjoy watching the videos, isn't it? Right, okay, let's go.
Can I just say, bro, if we didn't get 500 likes, would you be like, right, we should stop this now?
Yeah, I mean, depends how many likes we got, innit? But we're getting close. You know, we've been setting these like targets a lot, and we've been getting close. But we need to get that 500, innit?
Yeah, we need to smash the algorithms. Yeah.
Right, I tell you what, I want to talk about someone who had a good game against Burnley, a very good game, in fact, and had a good game today. And that's Riyad Mahrez. I thought he was excellent today.
He was mint, honestly, mint. But start that counter. I'm so buzzing for him. He's had a lot of stick recently, and it's just nice to get, like, obviously you see him pull off a worthy performance. I think we give him a 10 out of 10 or 11 out of 10. I think we give him for the Burnley game, and then people might be like, oh yeah, in fact a lot of people were like, yeah, he's done it against Burnley. It's just Burnley, but then. Today, again, he didn't score today, but he smashed it again. He created so many chances that should have been goals. Like, they just should have been. Anyone else up front probably would have been. But there were situations that we should have scored from. And I do feel bad for him. I feel bad in the sense that
I feel sorry
he should have so many assists to his name in that game. And I think, Lewis, you said it in the live stream, that people will look back at the game. Just people who haven't watched it, look at the stats and go, oh, look at that, Mahrez had another bad game. And it ain't it. That ain't it. That doesn't tell the story. It's not a true reflection. He was good, provide a lot of, you know what I mean, key passes, you know what I mean? And he should have had more assists, or at least an assist. But also, he was winning the ball back early on in the pitch. So, like, that's it. He was defending from the front. Yeah, really involved. Loved it. Loved seeing him. And honestly, I think we agreed that he's booked his place in the starting lineup for that derby.
Yeah, I think so as well. I thought, again, you know, even when he wasn't on the ball, he was working hard. He was tracking back a lot of the time, winning the ball up, making tackles, getting involved, nice passes, you know, a bit of skill in there as well. And yeah, I just think it's nice to see, and it shows sometimes, guys, that a rest out of the team is sometimes good for you. You know what I mean? I know there was a lot of people who are massive fans of Mahrez who weren't happy, you know, if he's been taken out of the team. But sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good for you just to be taken out of the team for a week or two, because when you come back in, you're fresh, you've got a point to prove, and this is what can happen. And yeah, I just think it's I think it's decent. I think he had a really good game, and yeah, he should have definitely got an assist. And let's talk about that then, because this brings us on to our second point. We missed a lot of chances. We won 2-0 today, but we missed many. Sterling should have had a hat-trick. Kevin De Bruyne should have got at least... He could have had a hat-trick as well, because he had the one where he hit the bar, and then he was put through on goal, all created pretty much by Riyad Mahrez. And as we just mentioned, Riyad Mahrez he'll be so disappointed that he's come off that pitch with no assists, because, you know, Sterling went one-on-one. I think he had another chance as well. I would say Kevin De Bruyne had a couple of chances, and we're not taking the chances. Now, against better opposition, that could really, really cost us.
And I think not just that, against like the smaller teams and that, but we've seen this a lot this season. That kind of has been a recurring theme, this not finishing our chances. It's kind of like, do you have FIFA matches where you have bare shots and then the other team will have like 2 shots and 2 goals? It's that situation. And I'm sure against Tottenham, we had like 20 shots or something like that. And it's just like, we need to be finishing these chances. We need to put these teams to bed. Like we did against Burnley, I was expecting from the first like half an hour, I was like, this will be a big score like this. Just on the basis of how many chances that Mahrez were putting in, and then, but you don't finish your chances. You don't know how often they're going to come throughout the game, so you need to take them consistently all the time. And so some of them chances, they should have been taken. And
some of them, yeah. I mean, the first Sterling one, where I think he tried kicking it with the outside of his foot or something.
Yeah, that was easier than his actual
I agree.
goal.
I think, you know, he's cutting in from the left-hand side as a right-footed player. For me, just get your body turned open up your body and put it in the bottom corner. His actual goal, Sterling, was really good today. His finish was really good, but I thought, and against, Kevin, he went one-on-one with his weaker foot, but, we've seen Kevin score goals in a harder position. I remember the one where he scored against Tottenham. Can't remember if it was last year or the year before, maybe the year before, where he burst through, left foot, blasted it into the top corner. I think he might have scored one against Leicester with his left foot as well, and I'm just like, these chances that we're getting are easy chances. We should be scoring them, and I'm just a little bit worried, you know what I mean, that I just think against greater opposition you're going to create less chances, and with our conversion rate I don't imagine it's very good.
I don't want to be at the end of the United game looking back and thinking, imagine we scored our chances.
Well, that's actually, remember when we played United when we could have won the league at the Etihad?
Yeah.
Sterling had 2 or 3 one-on-ones and missed them. We ended up losing the game. He buries them, we win the game, and it does come back to haunt you, you know what I mean? And this is why there's people saying we need to go into the transfer market for a striker in January, and we'll probably end up doing a video on that. But I see people's point. Someone else who's doing pretty good in our team at the moment is John Stones. We did the live phone-in show, and he came second, I think, didn't he? He came second in the vote for man of the match. I thought it was another good performance, commanding on the ball, moving it quick, carrying the ball out. I just think at the moment we're seeing a really, really good John Stones. Yeah, I just think it's obviously good news. He's putting competition in there, which is what we need. And I'm just happy for him, you know what I mean? He's been out of the team for a long time. People forget, but at the end of last season, he was actually fit. People think that he was injured because he never played. No, he was fit. He was on the bench quite a lot, but he just never played because, Pep just didn't fancy him. He's in now. He's doing a good job. And I take my hat off for him. He's stayed in the summer. He said he wants to stay. He wants to fight for his position. He's working hard in training. He's in the gym, you know what I mean, making sure he don't get injured. And that's what you want. You want these type of players at your football club who want to be there, who want to play for you. And I've just got massive admiration for his sort of determination to get back into this team.
I completely agree. And I feel like with the career that John Stones had at City, in and out of injuries all the time, in and out of the team all the time, never consistent, making mistakes, I genuinely feel like that crushes your soul a little bit. And I feel like mentally that's draining, that's heavily draining. But for him to have this fighting spirit still, after all this time, all these injuries, you know what I mean? He could have took the easy route out and gone for a different club and thought, you know what, I need a fresh start here. I need a fresh start because I've been plagued with injuries. When I come into the team, I'm making mistakes because I can't get a good run of games in. So he could have quit, but he didn't. He put that Instagram message out, and he's fighting, and he is fighting for his place in the team, and I love it. I absolutely love to see it. And now he's being rewarded with an extended run in the team. He's taken the Port spot, and he's playing really well. He's providing competition that the Port has never had before. And it's weird to say yes because John Stones is a right-sided centre-back. But it's competition for the Port because Diaz ain't going anywhere. Diaz is a mainstay in this team. The guy's captain material. He leads them. So even when John Stones comes in, Diaz will have a shift to left-sided centre-back and Stones will play right-sided centre-back, or it'll be the other way around.
And when the Port does come back into this team, which he will at some point, I bet you see a good Laporte, because Laporte now will know that when he comes in, he has to be top level to get to retain his spot. So this is good. It's good for the club. It's what we need. It's called competition. It's not bad just because one player who you like is on the bench or doesn't play.
Don't panic.
It's what we need.
It's
you know
good.
What I mean?
It's good. Honestly, we could potentially. I'm at the Port since he's been here has had like a pretty much an easy ride into that first team because we've been struggling at the centre back. We could now, when Laporte inevitably comes back into the team, see the best Laporte that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and I back that to happen. So there, good news. Well done, John. Let's move on to what they're called.
Player ratings.
Player ratings, that's what they're called.
The bit you all don't agree with.
Let's go through these then. Ederson, 6.5. Didn't have much to do, but the one thing that did happen was when John Stones passed the ball and he thought Ederson was going to be at his net, and Ederson was like way out of his goal. We think that was an Ederson mistake because we believe that Ederson didn't tell Johnny was there, didn't shout, so then John Stones isn't to know that Ederson is outside of his box.
Ederson played left back.
And he just plays it back there. So we think we're putting that down as an Ederson mistake. Nothing crucial, guys. Nothing happened in the end, but yeah, he gets 6.5. Cancelo, they did all right, 7.5, going up and down the wing. Again, putting competition on Walker, and also Walker's getting a rest. Stones, Diaz thought was solid. Both get 8s. Mendy, didn't really see him going forward today, which was strange. You normally see him galloping up the line, but you didn't really see that today. Sort of just chilled back. But again, just another game from Mendy. Stays fit. This is good news again. Things are looking good. And he just slots in there with a nice little 7.
Yeah, it's positives from Mendy as well. Just him playing the full 90 minutes is a massive plus. And to actually have a fit Mendy is just something, you know what I mean? Once in a blue moon, isn't it? So I'm happy for it, and I'm happy for him.
It's mad because 4 weeks ago, if someone would have said to you, John Stones and Ben Mendy are going to play against United, but you're not going to crap yourself, you'd be like,
mate.
What, mate? But right now, at the moment in time, it's looking like that could be the solution.
It's absolutely 2020 in a nutshell. That, isn't it? You know what I mean? John Stones and Ben Mendy.
well summed up there.
Right, so Rodri, Gundogan, both had really good games today. I feel like they've got this nice rhythm between them. We give them both 8s. Playing well. KDB, we give him an 8 as well in that midfield. A lot of 8s all around. You get an 8, you get an 8. KDB probably would have got more had he finished his chances. He had a lot of chances, like Lewis said. Could have had a hat-trick.
Should have had a hat-trick. So should have Sterling, yeah.
And then in that, then Mahrez would have got his hat-trick of assists, which is wild. And then speaking of Mahrez, we give him a 9.5. This way everyone's going to lose their mind going, 9.5?
Just think, he's done all he can with the passing. It's not his fault that the players haven't put the ball in the net when they're one-on-one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they put the ball in the net, everyone's loving Mahrez because he gets 3-4 assists. You know what I mean? It's not his fault that he's not got the assist. I thought he's done really well. 9.5. And for us, we voted him man of the match, both of us on the live phoning show.
Yeah.
Sterling gets an 8. You know, there's some question marks people don't know. You know, he did miss chances, but he also won the penalty. Got an assist, did he as well? And scored a goal. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It's decent. I know he misses chances, but that's Raheem Sterling. He ain't ever going to change. And Jesus gets a 7.5, just sort of slotting in there, doing the Gabby Jesus role. I know people might not agree, but that's what it is. It's a City Extra.
No one really agrees with any of our ratings anyway, but they are what they are. You just got to accept them. And no subs to rate this week.
No subs.
Because we don't make substitutions. Manchester City don't know what they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the review. Sum up your thoughts of the game, bro, in like one sentence. What are your thoughts on that game?
Just sort of like, well done, lads.
Yeah, I'm only like, for me, stepping stone, innit? You know what I mean? You took the next one, and then now it's United. Big game.
Yeah, this week is going to be crazy, guys, on this channel. Got loads of stuff coming up for you with the United derby preview, so make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell as well. Smash a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Also, go and follow City Extra on Twitter. We're going for 100,000 followers there, guys, so any help towards that big number,
massive,
will be massively appreciated. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.